Hi, Earth people. I'm Chinghiz together with you. Today, January 4th, 2023. This is Chinghiz live in New Year. And, and what happening to planet Earth and why? And until you, Earth people, not will take this seriously, why all that happening? Why this should be this? And of course, mainly these injustices, brutality, tyranny, war, fascism, racism, apartheid, white supremacism, other supremacism, big lies, corruption, trillions dollar scale corruption. Our planet climate so truly satanic form, evil form, affected by you, Earth people, planet Earth civilization. And cost of that, outcome of that, increasingly very deadly disasters, diseases, and worldwide country, people, human beings, children, our days dying because hungry, because not have food, because not have elementary simple medicine or health care. Poor, why they poor? What this means? Why they should be poor? Why you allow that as normal? They should be poor and they should be wealthy, but poor in this level. Huh? Dying because not have food, dying because not have money or other opportunity on healthcare. And why we should be so wealthy and evasion of tax payments and all normal. You should shall rethink. Rethink. Christiana Figueres, climate crisis fighter, woman, was United Nations climate crisis head when was signed Paris Agreement. She tweeted about climate crisis. Rethink means that rethink. She tweeting essential listening on what's stopping us from taking action on the climate crisis. What's needed is a mindset shift. Thank you for the mention. And this about in BBC Sounds was rethink climate behavior and communication. What lifestyle habits are we prepared to give up to stop climate change? Question. with Amol Rajan. Rethink. Rethink means we should change that. This about your life, about your planet, and when you affect the planet, they are starting unavoidable for working physics, unstoppable for when you cross the red line. Red line means literally dead line, death line. And your civilization, the death sentence. But you're thinking, no, this corruption, money laundering, collapsing offshore because today's system which ruled the world, financial system ruled the world. You think, no, you not believe about possibility come together, whole earth people, in one day, come together. You not believe in that. Why? It's possible. My mission can do that even easier. But this about your life, for resolve your problems. If you think your problem local or no linked to climate crisis or corruption malarkey, you wrong. You're very wrong. Yeah, so simple. This your life and you shall your life no good and you shall change that. System rule the world. Rothschilds, this confirmed, verified, have 15 different figures, 15 from 15 to 30 trillion dollar, United States dollar, more than United States budget, more than Chinese budget combined. Were two uh, powerful countries. One family, only one. Few person, few. And they own all. They rule the world together with core, with company, with uh, company international, not only Rothschild, uh, Nies, etc. And they in clubs and offshores, they no doing payments, no avoiding all. They above law, above all, they rule the world. They rule the world. And when you starting action before me, there was more and more fighters. There was assassinations. There was, they say they can't fight further. They're giving up several. but fighters was plenty. But how they can fight? They on the system, this not only umbrella, this more. What means umbrella? You can avoid umbrella if you will try. But this system, based on money, financial system, all money, and they are not, and they monopoly forum rule it you, and they are, you can't as freestyle individually fight them. I can, you can't. I can together with you. Without you, of course, no. And my mission for that. I call that satanic system. And this true, this evil satanic system ruled the world, as you know, confirmed, verified, and we can remove this system. We can replace this system by transparent system, by transparency. Until that, they will do the satanic evil job. They will rule political establishments by their lobby schemes, by their big dark money in politics, by their corporation money in politics, by their media, etc. And who elected? They choose it. They choose it. And they in all sides. They are, if political rivals in some country, but believe me, the Rothschilds in both sides, they choose it. They give you so small right. As election, you go this nomination, if about United States election, but other country, developed country, I'm talking about developed countries, democratic countries. Primaries, blah, blah. All they choose. By their donations, yes, money. If you not have money, what you will do in election? You will call people, hey, I no will use money for, yes, but we will lose. Some people can support you, but because system that they created this system. There should be advertisement, campaign, media, their own money, media coverage, etc., all that. Rothschild rule it you. Any president who allowed this system, they was ruled by them. How? Never Rothschild openly acting. By the lobby schemes, starting from formation new elected president, transition period, forming team, Rothschild there, who should be not full dictated, but in main points, main positions, yes. National Security Advisor to President, Treasury Secretary, Secretary of State, Department of Justice, and several others. In Congress, who should be head of committees? Again, Rothschild there. Rothschild and Co. There. There. Who should be speaker? Without Rothschild green light, no one can come speaker. They will, these political figures, how they love big lie. They will deny, blah, blah, blah. Look at Trump. Each word lie, lie, lie, lie. And this Putler method. And Ilham Aliyev at Putler. The chain, and Netanyahu, Israel Mossad helping Ilham Aliyev at Putler, and their method, big lie. And this Rothschild and Co. So elected president cabinet means government, Congress, mainly, not full, mainly. What Rothschild want for be rule, intervene when need. They're intervening by lobby scams, very sweet type, blah, blah. Yeah, gentlemen. When walking, this no walking, increase pressure. This no walking, more. No blackmail. All that they too. Your American several presidents reject them. From start, this was not difficult. Jefferson time, okay? Madison time. They was rejecting them, they was fighting. This Rothschild behind create United States so-called independent bank and Bank of England in Britain. They're coming from Britain, Nathaniel Rothschild. But this family, this not individual, they were acting. 5 brothers, his main base, even today, remain Frankfurt, Germany, remain where headquarters of European Central Bank. For that, take this fact as exists. Later, Andrew Jackson fighting, already there was some opportunity for Rothschild and Co. They already was there, the banks, but Andrew Jackson said they will stop them. He did, there was assassination attempt, gang, this pistol was failed, was against Rothschild. United States President. Later, Abraham Lincoln with his greenbacks destroy Rothschild and Co. bank structure schemes. Destroy. They were angry. They will succeed. America will succeed. This will come to worldwide. This end of monarchy worldwide. We should stop him. This American Revolution will kill all monarchy around the world. And Abraham Lincoln was assassinated. Later, Garfield. Later, again, their name. In last century, Harding. This before this great blockbuster depression, which they do job, Rothschild and Co. job. They're killing Harding. And last, who was opposed them and started fighting them was John Fitzgerald Kennedy. After that, no. Really no mention. And you have this, you have blockbuster, your life level down, crisis increased, cross the red line. They are 9/11 even, their job. I know that exactly. 9/11 Rothschild and Co. job. But needed through investigation. Who will do that? 2008 financial blockbuster Rothschild and Co. job. Who will truly investigate that? Behind this coup attempt, January 6, Rothschild and Co., which behind Sam cooperating with Putler. Even today, Putler with her genocidal war in Europe against Ukraine, and Putler not affected. 9 pocket, okay, sanctions, 9. Effect of Putler war in Ukraine. You see that? Rockets, here, this quantum rockets, we're counting, they're coming to end, and there are sanctions, not real. Of course not. We're implementing, we sanction. There are no chance. Putler laughing on you and continue. His rockets, killing people, mainly attacking residential buildings in Kiev, in other cities. We each day seeing that, these videos. Residential building, hotels, resident buildings, such places. Electric grids, they call it that as military target. They drones, they take from Iran, drones, Shahid. When there was specialists searched this drone, this part of this Shahid drones, they even figure, I think. CNN politics, CNN exclusive. A single Iranian attack drone found to contain parts from more than a dozen United States companies. This Iran, even no Russia, Iran. Long time under sanctions. Why this happening? I say you because Rothschild and Co. helping Putin. Okay? As they collaborating against me, conspiracy. Now, before your eyes, this forum, there was conspiracy of Putin, Bush, and Ilham Aliyev at Putin's side against me when I was in our side in Frankfurt. After Frankfurt, as asylum, I go to Belgium. After asylum system, I was deported back to Germany and to ghetto. Was conspiracy. Bush, Putin. Ilham Aliyev at Putin. Merkel at Bush. Daytime, Germany Chancellor, and today's President of Germany, Steinmeier, was Foreign Minister. I was fighting them. This known, well known. I'm not really repeat. But it was conspiracy against me. And today, Putin, Ilham Aliyev, Israel Mossad, helping Ilham Aliyev by putting green light. And you see this not only about Netanyahu. Before Netanyahu was there, Bennett, Lapid. Same. Mossad was working. Their true face. This Israel political establishment. They are no difference. In words, they try to fool you, but in practice, in reality, no different. In main point, same. And this is because Rothschild and Co. helping Putin. And against me and my mission, how my mission affecting, destroying Israel plan, strategic plan, take Palestinian territory and more. Netanyahu openly announced his fascist position. All this territory are ours. We will take all. Putin say, all this territory are ours. We will take all. Ukraine, Belarus, Kazakhstan, Georgia, Moldova, all this are ours. Azerbaijan, Armenia. Netanyahu, all this our this old name, Samaria, blah, blah, blah. History. Fascism. Hitler said, Nibelunge, Zikr. This hour territory. Poland. Hitler will start from that. German supremacists. And who was financing Hitler? Who? Undeniable. Rothschild and Co. Dr. Yara Havari, we told you so, she tweeted. In fact, we have told you for decades. The reason Netanyahu can support this kind of fascism and colonial violence is because of decades of impunity and international complicity. And she tweeted for this words uh, statement of Netanyahu. Now he new elected prime minister of Israel. And he saying, these are the basic lines of the national government headed by me. The Jewish people have an exclusive and unquestionable right to all areas of the land of Israel. The government will promote and develop settlements in all parts of the land of Israel, in the Galilee, the Negev, the Golan, Judea, and Samaria. Fascist, huh? Fascist, undeniable. And you're fighting Putin, actually fighting Ukrainian people. And you sanction. But how sanction working? Huh? Fully Putin, other words, Putin not affected by these nine packets of sanctions. Why? Because Rothschild and Co. How? Because United States President, Congress, they about Republican, about Trump, they put in structure, hate Trump in United States. I'm not talking about them. Who show they fighting Putin? Even by supplying weapons. Important decision, but not yet. I each time saying repeatedly that Putin are using all that, killing people there, genocide. You already have United States. You have this Patriot system, for example. You have in your storage, you have that. Why are you not sending to Ukraine? There are a few months we understand for training, but there should be 10, no one. 10 for cover Ukraine area. For stop Putin killing Ukrainian civilians, children, women, people. You know doing that. Money have. Congress decision passed bill signed by president. There are even this lend lease. But you know, you calling that as escalation, blah blah. What escalation? When all red line crossed, and I talking about helping Ukraine for protect their land, and these weapons will able protect their lands. If Ukraine will, for example, because when you're using this argue, but you should say, if there will happen something, Ukraine will use this weapon intervening Russian territory, and they will take territories, they will attack civilian as Putin. Attack cities, residential. Oh, you can easily block that, stop that. Even. But this not exist, this not happen. Ukraine people, Ukraine president many times said that. And that's true. They not thinking, not needed in Russian territory. They needed be sovereign together with all territory, their territory, including Crimea, and be part of Europe, member of NATO, and member of European Union. They this by the internationally recognized territory. And you very good know that. And so, why you giving chance to Putin? Kill, destroy, attack, repeatedly and repeat. Killing, destroy, attack, killing, destroy, attack. Ilham Aliyev, one of main figure for helping Putin, for financing Putin war, Putin, Hitler avoided war in Ukraine. One of main figure. This Ilham Aliyev, even his name, no mention, even, and this is very bad and very wrong, even Ukrainian side, no mention Ilham Aliyev name. Ilham Aliyev sent some airplane, humanitarian aid. Oh, thank you. Oh, so good. Thank you. Stop that, Zelensky. One of the main figure who financing Putin war in Ukraine, this Ilham Aliyev. How? When world watching, Putin our days come, Petuk, Peter, as they love. They already one against other saying using these words. Peter. Come and sing, I will intervene, will take this all our Samaria, our Galilee, our Judea. This will take this hour. And world watching, and United States, Allied, NATO, European Union start sanction. And these sanctions, I was into that and others too. We was pressure. There should be true sanctions. This not was easy. There was some resistance from them, even from United States too, from start. But we saying truth and demanding because they are genocidal war in Ukraine and this Hitler nowadays, there should be action from civilized war and Ukraine fighting for civilized war for Europe, for United States in front line. They start implementing sanctions and said they cutting Russian energy, including oil, coal, gas, etc. And what's happening? This scheme, I'm talking about one very crucial scheme. But there are no one scheme. There are many. İlham Aliyev, Ursula von der Leyen, our trustworthy and running, flying to Baku. When European Union no need in additional gas, particularly from Tehran of İlham Aliyev. They have other country too. This about gas. But this undeniable European Union no needed in Azerbaijan gas additional. Okay? Because Green Deal, all that. Sign it. Michel von der Leyen, Qatar, European Parliament Vice President, etc. Juncker, Tusk. You think no? Why? Why? When you investigated that, these already known cases, when you truly investigated about Juncker corruption, about Tusk corruption, about their other names. From Malta, there was also, I think, one of commissioner, very corrupt. Now I don't recall his name. Even today, he free, but his crimes confirmed. But there are no arrest, no court, no nothing. They come to İlham Aliyev. İlham Aliyev said, I will increase, no problem. We have Shachteniz, Machteniz. Okay, increase. But no touch political sphere, I will do that. I will arrest, no ask me, no arrest, no free that. No intervene to my affair in Azerbaijan. And deport these figures. They agreed. They even was from United States participate on that. There was delegation from United States together with European delegation in Baku. Chief prosecutor, etc. Is how this name was. Former Sokar, now same Sokar is Sokar. This is İlham Aliyev. Former Sokar head was there. Mainly political demand. They say, okay, European Union, which no need on this additional gas from Azerbaijan. And so urgently they did because they decided cut Russian energy to Europe. And they no need in Azerbaijan gas. 5 years, after 5 years, it is this. Agreed. And what happened next? Putler İlham Aliyev scheme coming, activated by Putler. İlham Aliyev selling gas to Europe, domestic too, resources. İlham Aliyev have this quantity of gas, no more. For local, for people, Azeri people, they are not If all this gas would demand European Union, and Ilham Aliyev said no problem, but this means Azerbaijan people will without gas. Very seriously will affect it. And the agreement between Putin Ilham Aliyev, Gazprom come to Azerbaijan. These billions of dollars scam. Azerbaijan selling officially they cut it Russian energy, oil, gas, etc. Azerbaijan, they asking Azerbaijan giving them gas and taking gas from Russia. Putin taking his money, enough quantity, but much more quantity of oil and gas too, but oil is the Kazakhstan, Tokayev, using same scheme. Again, European Union cut it, Russian oil, asking Tokayev visit to Macron, etc. First visit to Putin, second to Macron, and they even Kazakh people, son, Mukhtar Abilyazov, who fighting this regime, Nazarbayev, Tokayev, means Putin. One of first they demand, again, same, but Azerbaijan, you have a demand. You want gas? Political. No ask me, no intervene, I will do here. Tyranny, Mirani, know your job, European Union, and deport these persons. From Germany, how many people deported? Oppositions. Immediately they was arrested in the airport. And the Germany called it themselves democratic country. Already several. And continue this. I said that, this fact about Germany. I call German authority. Hey, maybe you don't know Annalena Baerbock. Here happened that. Ilham Aliyev, chief prosecutor, visit to Germany, meet with German chief prosecutor and France too, and other countries too, Austria. And you deport these persons because Ilham Aliyev demand. And they arrested in the airport and now they in prison. Why are you doing that? Huh? Democratic country. Same using Tokayev. Give me Mukhtar Abilyazov. You want oil, I will give you. The agreement even, or how quantity. They're fooling you. They're so fooling you. Huh? Earth people, European Union people, Ukraine, huh? Zelensky. You should know all that. How they try by that big lie fool you. Tokayev say how many oil? This no problem. Cutting was from Russia. Sanctions, I respect your sanctions against Russia. I participate in that. But in reality, what doing? He agreed and will can this oil pipeline to Europe, but same time oil from Russia to Kazakhstan. Mukhtar Abilyazov, they are his specialist he into these figures, into this case, okay? He said, so this quantity of oil from Kazakhstan to Europe means Kazakhstan people will without oil. And they will immediately sign it, agreement between Russia and Kazakhstan, and they taking oil from Russia. What this means? Putin continue to sell his oil, gas, continue to take his billions, continue to finance genocidal war in Europe, in Ukraine. And European Union and United States participated on this for avoid, they helping Putin avoid sanctions. And I say this happening because Rothschild and co. They lobby schemes in politics. Therefore, this happening. So same persons against me this, even no mention. I saying repeated this Israel Mossad, this Israel Mossad. Silence. This Ilham Aliyev, silence. No measure. This Putler boss, again. No, as Bush, Georgia. No, this democracy. No, bank cannot exist. They are not system terror and torture. No, banned weapons, electron weapons, sonic weapons. No. There are no high-tech devices as Pegasus, NSO, Kanduri, Manduri. No. Democracy, conspiracy. Our days. And you have made a committed crime against humanity by Tartar massacre. And Tartar massacre happening because you have all the European Union and United States. How you, again, when needed, you show you see yourself as you naive. You not understand. You not believe in that. How you have can do. Fact, military unit, Azerbaijan, İlham Aliyev dictatorship, and military unit massive arrest, 1,500 arrest, massive torture, dozens of them died under torture, hundreds arrested after torture, terror torture. And İlham Aliyev not was aware. And now İlham Aliyev say, hey, European Union, you ask me, I no, I don't know why, what they're happening. I ordered their new investigation. Huh? European Union. You fool, moron. Why you show yourself as so naive, you not understand? Huh? You know moron, you know fool, you know naive. But what you pushing, you show yourself as you naive. Your problem. I start today, Chinghiz, about that. This worldwide system, satanic, evil, all problem. Therefore, what I'm talking about that by fact check. Therefore, worldwide happening this injustice, this wars, this bullshit conflict, this hungers, this death because hungers, all that happening because this. Putler, genocidal war, they secretly helping Putin, means Rothschild and Co. And pushing this party establishment of America, G7, European Union, NATO. Do what they're doing. And I'm talking about that. These ballistic rockets, etc., is given to Putin complex, means parts, by Tokayev, by Xi Jinping, through Kazakhstan. Tokayev fully belonged to Putin, of course. Kazakhstan fully helping Putin avoid sanctions, as Azerbaijan too, same schemes. As Turkey to Erdogan, NATO member, helping Putin avoid sanctions. As United Arab Emirates too, and this means Saudi Arabia too. About Israel, I said there was lapid mapid, blah blah, by words. We condemn this war crime, blah blah blah. I said this lie. As lying these guns. Was defense minister, now their new government. They together Iranian people, we back at Iranian, we be free democratic country. Lie. They're very interesting. Iran regime should be this. And they are good opportunity for Israel. Control region, take Palestine, attack Iran even more, giving money, take support from America, using Iran treating Israel. Iran treating Israel. We should help. But they are apartheid. How they scam creating and how they lying publicly by their big lie. This Guy Verhofstadt, I remember him when I was in Belgium, picnic in Jardin Botanique. I was fighting. He was Prime Minister of Belgium. Okay. There was election, Belgium. I support his rival, and he won. His rival won. And Guy Verhofstadt said he was angry because my support, and they won. Flamand side of Belgium. After a long time, Prime Minister come. Now I don't recall his name. So he later come to European Parliament. Even I think he was committee head. His position today in Euro Parliament, I don't know, but he treating. Fact check. Guy Verhofstadt, One picture says it all. 9 packages of sanctions, and the effect is less than zero. 9 packages, sanctions. Effect less than zero. There's no words. They are fact check figures. We are rewarding Russia for its war against us. Very true. This war put a war not only against Ukraine, against European Union, against America, against NATO. And here figure. This graphic, I will read this graphic. Okay, their country name and figures. Still filling Putin's coffers. European Union trade with Russia increased in 2022 despite sanctions, when Putin in full-scale genocidal war in Ukraine, in Europe. European Union trade with Russia increased in 2022. Putin intervened Ukraine in February 2022. Germany increased 33%. Germany increases trade with Russia, with Hitler nowadays, 33%. Poland, 24%. Italy, 100%. Italy, 100. France, 84. Netherlands, 51, no more. Belgium, 78%. Hungary, 132%. 132%. This Orban. Greece, 142%. Spain, 51. Austria, 139%. Finland, only one of few countries in minus. They not increase, they cut it. Minus 7%. This is Finland. Slovakia, 71% increase. Bulgaria, 116. Romania, 55. Czech Republic, 31. Lithuania, minus 25%. Minus. Slovenia record 346%. This is Slovakia. This is Slovenia. 346%. Increased trade with Putin. When Putin in his war in Europe. Genocidal war. Latvia, minus 8. Denmark, record, minus 44%. Minus. Denmark. Estonia, minus 14. Portugal, plus increase 4%. Croatia, 68%. Sweden, this record from Sweden, minus 60%. I said Denmark minus 44, but Sweden even more, minus 60%. Ireland, minus 20. Cyprus plus means increase 138%, and Luxembourg of Juncker 262% increase. Totally significantly, they are billions dollar. I can read this billion. Do plus and you will have final figures. How $1 billion? 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 110, 120. Sorry, this million. More than 100 billion. Here millions too, but billion. 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 80, okay, 85, 85, 90, 95, 100 with plus $1 billion. During year when Putin start full-scale war, intervene Ukraine by genocidal war. $100 billion. You give to Putin. Putin take this 100 billion. At least 60% can more. Come on, Putin, Stalin, Mao, okay? People for him garbage, Musser. And taken from Kazakhstan, taken from Turkey, tourism, business, and other operation. They are mainly narco traffic, Ilham Aliyev, Erdogan, Putin trio. They are narco mainly. They are $10 of billions from Afghanistan, from Colombia, in Azerbaijan, in liberated areas, in mountains, in forests. They are plantation of cocaine. They are refinery of cocaine and heroin, opium coming from Afghanistan. This is Ilham Aliyev, Azerbaijan, and they are both Putin. There's additional money to Putin. You can count. And Kazakhstan, even helping, giving part for Russian rockets, ballistic rockets, and other rockets. Ilham Aliyev helping was that as fact terrorists from Syria to Putin. All that doing this reality. Putin, without any serious effect, continues full-scale war against Ukraine in Europe, genocidal war, even planning full mobilization by closed border, and there are millions live. Putin planning use, Russian people population more than Ukraine 40 million approximately. Russian more than 100, 120 or 30, 30. Putin try use that too. And sanctions, not so. Thanks to Rothschild and Co. Olga Lautman. More signs of Russia closing borders and ordering a full-scale mobilization. Soldiers Widows is organization is pro-Putin. This after no widows, soldiers widows. Is all Putin. FSO is in American case is security service. Okay. Yeah, this. So pro-Kremlin. So the widows call it on Putin to announce a general mobilization and close the exit from Russia for men. The propaganda continues to increase. This will only increase instability for the Kremlin. And another interesting fact. Sevastopol is Crimea, occupied Ukrainian territory. Sevastopol's Russian installed puppet governor actually, moves family and property to where? To European Union, to Cyprus. And Olga Latman replaying, wish he could get arrested in Cyprus. Ridiculous how Russia turned Cyprus into the money laundering haven, second home. This is happening in plain sight. Here on the sanctions. And here on the sanctions. This Sevastopol governor on the sanctions. He freely, when they treat Ukraine starting to liberate his territory, including Crimea, and they think this governor, they're property and family. Where to Cyprus, European Union, to Malta, to Luxembourg, to Austria, to Italy, to French Alps, FSB. Remember? Good. Even China using that. China open in European Union countries, Germany, France, Italy, Austria, Netherlands. They police stations, illegally, hiddenly, but police stations. They're arresting and kidnapping back to China. They are Chinese persons who, by Xi Jinping and CCP, Chinese Communist Party, mind, reason, they're treating for China. Why this happening? All that happening because Rothschild and Co. And their tool, corruption, money laundering. How corruption, money laundering, destroying your country democracy, your value, European Union, United States. About United States, I also saying and will say, the Department of Justice of Garland acting very weak, very as traitors, as traitors. Trump already should be in jail, should be jailed. because so come plenty confirmed verified facts. We each one which enough for arrest. Other person did only one of these crimes which did Trump, which he did plenty, he immediately in jail. Now about banks. Rothschild and Co., one of main two. Who JP Morgan? JP Morgan was Rothschild puppet, undeniable fact check, docs. Okay, only 90%. His wealthy, his when he died, 90%. Other was belong to Rothschild. Rothschild is for him acting. And they name only few, some, and which vineyards in France, in Italy. Yeah, fine. And actually, oh, big oil, gas, this, uh, you know, diamond mine, gold mines, others, worldwide. De Beers, Glencore, you know, all big. Wall Street, 500. Rothschild and Co. He have 10 of trillions dollars for that. And all under other names. And JP Morgan Bank. This is Rothschild and Co. Bank. Remain. They have no change, even increasing, of course. And JP Morgan was financing intentionally. No. Jeffrey Epstein, this money transfer through JP Morgan. They are loan amount from Deutsche Bank, mainly two banks. Look, Deutsche Bank again, JP Morgan. In Trump case, how actively Putin and Trump used Deutsche Bank, but they are all downplay. Even today's Garland Department of Justice, no mention Department of Deutsche Bank. They famous regulation system. Give me this money and you're free. Oh, no problem. They take 100, giving one. Oh, good. They say we punish them, fine them 1 billion or 100 million. And this so corrupt. This should be crime. United States should reverse this norm if they truly want to fight corruption and laundering. Stop this regulation. You awarded these banks do again the money laundering scams, including underage sex trafficking, including arms trafficking. Arms trafficking means deaths, bullshit conflicts. You awarded United States Treasury Department, Department of Justice. JP Morgan did that. This American Virgin Island, okay? Or which one? Not here. Should be here. Ah. United States Virgin Islands suing JP Morgan Chase. Chase means Rockefeller. JP Morgan means Rothschild. Chase means Rockefeller. Okay? Fact check. They remain there. No change. Okay? Suing Rothschild and Rockefeller over Jeffrey Epstein sex trafficking. Documents accuse bank of turning a blind eye to illegal activities committed by their client, means Jeffrey Epstein. The United States Virgin Islands is suing the bank JP Morgan Chase, accusing it of helping Jeffrey Epstein sex trafficking of women and girls, means underage, according to a lawsuit filed in federal court in New York. And there in Guardian was other also was sued the Deutsche Bank, JP Morgan and Deutsche Bank. These are the case. There's no United States Virgin Islands. They are some unit. I not recall, but this public. Same time. Today, this new. This collapse. I said you, Epstein, one of 5 world underage sex trafficking network. One of 5. These all 5 served clubs in offshores, which fully owned by Rothschild, 70%, and 30% by British monarchy. Centuries. Their lifestyle, underage, sex, different places. In Epstein have island, plane, helicopter, yacht, New York have his apartment building in New York. Others 4, their name, through investigation will show, will review them. And Epstein linked to additional info to Israel Mossad. Maxwell. His daughter, Ghislaine Maxwell, Epstein right hand, and they all Mossad is supplying info to them. And they wish politicians, influencing politicians or businessmen or other. And when needed, Israel, even Israel Mossad, is part of Rothschild and Co., of course, using that as blackmail. And Ilham Aliyev there, Putin there, Berlusconi there, Prince Andrew there, and Trump there, of course. Epstein was killed. There was homicide. Again, downplay. Anyway, no suicide and no true investigation. Where this camera view record there, why this happening? Nothing. 9/11, JFK assassination. See, now they tried it on Trump case. Top secret, selling by Kushner and Trump to Saudi Arabia, to Israel, to Putin, to China even. Downplay. United States, as a result of that, national security system broke as nothing. No mention, all good, all normal. How Israel even influencing United States means truly United States under Israel. And this about Jeffries, Memphis already said. Shameful action by Pelosi. And who Pelosi? Is fascist, pro-apartheid, Jewish lobby schemes person. Look at Pelosi donation. Look at Jeffrey Epstein, the Hakim Jeffries donation. You will see why Hakim Jeffries should replace Pelosi. Why pro-apartheid should replace pro-apartheid? Why? Afro-American, good. They have good persons. No pro-apartheid. Why they know? By Hakim Jeffries. And yesterday was there, hurrah, we united, hooray, hooray, applaud for Hakim Jeffries because Democrat Party House representatives elect him as leader. This, how Rothschild and Co. Really political establishment. They in Republican side, they in Democrat side. This one should be their tripartite. Congress should block any true action against fascist tripartite regime of Israel. Undeniable. And they applaud Hakim Jeffries. Shame. And this about United States or America. What about Austria, Germany? About Britain, I said, France, etc., Netherlands. Satanic, evil system ruled the world. And we shall change this regime. Iran, their man killed himself. France resident have green light. Young man, huh? Mohammad Moradi. Because your silence, United States, European Union, your inaction, your ignorance truly act against Iran regime. Truly act. Nothing, zero. They are already, they are different figures, 200, 300, kill it by this Iranian authority, Islamic Revolutionary Guard, by Basij, paramilitary police means. There are even executions. Even they are sentenced to execution, death underage. They crack down on people. who heroically continue their fight, facing death. They're not afraid, Iranian people not afraid. We should uphold them and stand with them. But they are in action. And this man, Masih Ali Nejad, devastating. And here, heartbroken emoji. Heartbroken. Mohammad Moradi, an Iranian living in France, recorded this video before committing suicide. He asked the world not to be indifferent to the situation in Iran. Quote his words, I'd rather die than see my compatriots miserable in Iran. Rest in peace, tweeting Masih. And here this man, in few seconds we show him. After that he commits suicide. And he calling civilized world, France too, European Union, United States, act. There are so many killings. And he say, why? They're killing and they are in action. And for this reason, he commits suicide. For push, for demand, true, real action against Iranian regime.
این یه ویدیو برای خودکشی من قراره وقتی که شما این ویدیو رو میبینید درون این رودخانه غرق شده باشم. منتها این خودکشی به خاطر مشکلات شخصی و چیزای شخصی نیست. هدف من از این خودکشی کشوندن توجه اروپایی‌ها، کشورهای اروپایی و مردم غربی به مسئله ایران.
Here subtitles. I believe in that. Through action, we will help Iranian people. Iranian people fighting. Iranian students, young youths fighting, women, girls, so courageously. How many killed of them, these girls too, arrested. But they not stop it. This today's Iran. They say we no want no more. They no want this regime. Inhumane, brutal, tyranny regime of mullahs. So-called Supreme Leader Ali Saeed Khamenei, Islamic Revolutionary Guard, paramilitary Basij, they are likely from Lebanon, Hezbollah. They are 100%, I saying that through Putin instructors, bashers. And you know acting. Even Iran helping Putin, supplying to Putin weapons, drones, and planning rockets. Even not stopping that. You can, but you're not doing that. And Putin attacking by these drones, which parts making in dozen by United States companies. Because again, from what I today start Chinghiz life, Rothschild and Co., tax evasion, sanctions evasion, Erdogan, Zarra, Sezgin Baran Korkmaz, this name new there in United States arrested. Sıkıtı mıkıtı, what name? I not recall his name. Sıkıtı, Sıkıtı, this one. They are few facts. There are much more. Even today, how Erdogan helping Iran avoid sanctions because Putin and this their money to Erdogan family. Erdogan family, sons, wife, daughters, brother. Oh, but Erdogan no touch. Türkiye, Erdogan their election coming, and Erdogan no planning the election. He already banned his main rival Ekrem İmamoğlu, Istanbul mayor, who beat Erdogan twice time. Erdogan nominee means Erdogan. Erdogan was using his authority full scale. They reject outcome of election first time. And they push election commission head, Erdogan push. And election commission head say, new election. They're not something, but they're nothing. And new election again. Ekrem İmamoğlu won. Twice he beat Erdogan. Now election coming, I back it, Ekrem İmamoğlu. He can beat Erdogan. And Erdogan simply decide, arrest him, ban him, run to president. All unlawful, all authoritarian forum. And Turkey, European country, Turkey NATO member, United States ally in Europe, and nothing against Erdogan. And this trio, Erdogan, Putin, and Ilham Aliyev, trio, nothing, zero. Continuation of that. Why? And Israel. Netanyahu, what said Netanyahu, foreign minister? He said, I will read, it's better if I will read. Sorry, seconds. Michael McKay. The Netanyahu government, Michael McKay tweeting, the Netanyahu government in Israel leans away from the Ukrainian victims of genocide toward the Russian perpetrators of genocide. Never again means nothing to them. Never again what means? How these shameful fascist persons, Rothschild and Co, Netanyahu, using what did Hitler fascism against Jewish people, means genocide. Not only against Jewish, against Roma too, but against Jewish. How they shamefully using that, this fact, for cover, they fascism, they apartheid, they fascism. Even today, they openly back it Hitler nowadays. And Michael McKee replying to Alexander Sherba tweet. Alexander Sherba tweet, Zelensky, Ukraine's Jewish president. Russia preparing a mega attack with Iranian drones. Chief Rabbi of Russia recommend all Jews leave Russia. Israel, this lie, but recommend. Israel's new foreign minister. We will not help Ukraine militarily and we start talking to Russia again. Strange. Stand with Ukraine. Hashtag. And continue on this theme. Barak Ravid. Breaking. New Israeli Foreign Minister Eli Cohen signaled a policy shift on Ukraine in his first speech, hinting the new government will take a more pro-Russian line. He said he will speak on Tuesday, already last Tuesday, with Russian Foreign Minister Lavrov, first such call since the Russian invasion of Ukraine. Okay? And Netanyahu statement I also read. And this Rabbi from Russian, this game, they try show as they acting, this not. Literally not, you seeing that. There's some campaign even can, it's no problem for them. Even putting time in peaceful time, many Jews leave Russia to Israel. So, literally this happening. First call to Lavrov. After that, to Blinken, or maybe third call. How Blinken reacting? United States Secretary of State. Benzion Sanders tweeting. At the juststreet.org, jstreet.org, this jstreet, this account name, .org conference, this org means the Jewish conference, the Jewish nationalities who against apartheid regime of Israel, they against fascist government of Netanyahu, okay, in America. There was respectful man by me, Jeremy Raskin, and others too was participated. It's important, this fact very good, but this should be their concrete action, result. If not, what this will mean, this conference, if they not even can do truly act for stop Israel fascism. At the J-Street.org conference, Secretary Blinken that United States would judge that United States would judge the new Israeli government by the quote, by the policies it they pushes, so again, quote, by the policies it pursues rather than individual personalities, close quote. Now, Israel has announced its intent to imminently expel 1,300 Palestinians from their homes and depopulate entire villages. There are 14 villages. This is Blinken. No personalities. Why? If personalities, why not? If this person will act unlawfully, will, as this ultra extremist, will act extremely, you will say this nothing. This position, about position, this position itself wrong. Blinken try use any his opportunity as Secretary of State for truly act against Israel pro Israel apartheid regime. This was in Shirin Abu Akleh case, how Blinken was act. He tried together with Israel authority, even hid facts. I said this fact in Chinghiz life about ballet, which ballet we don't know, so deformed ballet. Even they're using this Israel narrative. And Israel authority refused cooperate with FBI investigation because Shirin Abu Akleh, United States citizen. Again, State Department, nothing. And now this position also good for Israel, but no way. Fascism is fascism. Doing more. Already I read Netanyahu's statement. And this about how they, the B'Tselem, how Netanyahu authority planning and starting already act. B'Tselem tweeting, fast-tracked war crime. Today, the Israeli District Coordination and Liaison Office, DCO, notified the Palestinian DCO that in the coming days, about 1,000 Palestinians, actually more than 1,000, from Masafer Yatta, whose land was designated Firing Zone 918, will receive notices to evict their homes. Forcible transfer of protected persons in occupied territory is a war crime. Secretary Blinken, this war crime. Therefore, the Israeli offer of an alternative is meaningless. It is a violent threat that leaves the residents with no choice. Tweeting B'Tselem. And they attacking, B'Tselem attacking. Look how Zuckerberg attacking, acting. Pro-apartheid. Moradi. Breaking. Jalal tweeting. Breaking. Facebook shuts down the official page of Al Quds daily newspaper, published in Jerusalem. Why? Because Palestine, because apartheid regime of Israel, and Facebook, Meta, so-called, participated on that together with Kissinger. Kissinger, one of idol, favorite person of Zuckerberg. I know that. Another tweet. Closes the page of Al Quds newspaper without giving any reasons, except that it is the result of an Israeli request to close down the largest media site with about 10 million followers, and its news harms Israeli image in the world and media condemnation. Therefore, Zuckerberg shut down this newspaper. How totally they acting. In United States, they are Trump, Kushner, Pelosi, Jeffries, others. They are in Israel. We know how they acting. In Germany, how they acting. In Britain, how they acting. Here. And this Mekomit tweeting. With the backing of the United States, Great Britain, and Germany, Israel continues not to account for the occupation. It may be as early as the summer of 2023 that the court in The Hague will put an end to it. Hugh Lobart makes order in international law and returns to previous decision of the court that teach that there is still hope for this place. And Nathaniel saying, "Which have their peace for this place." This is all Israel, Galilee, Samaria, Ziegfeld, Nibelunge, Judea. After Blinken, this quote, by the policies it pursues rather than individual personalities, United States would judge the new Israeli government. After these words, Benson Sanders tweeting, now the question is, what will the United States do? If the United States does not take any meaningful steps to prevent this war crime from taking place, it will be complicit. Please call or write to your elected officials and communal leaders demanding that they take action to stop this injustice. And he's replying to this tweet. Hash, account name hashtag save Masafer Yatta. Israel just said they will evict our 14 villages in Masafer Yatta, kicking 1,000 plus people, most of them children, from their homes in short time. The ethnic cleansing of my community, Masafer Yatta, is one of the first moves Israel's new far-right government of Netanyahu is making. Urgent. So reports are coming in that Secretary Blinken just spoke to Israeli Foreign Minister Cohen, who previously called Lavrov Putler Foreign Minister. No indication he raised the issue, this Blinken, with phone call with Israel Foreign Minister. No indication he raised the issue of the imminent population transfer. And Benzion Sunday this tweet replied to tweet from Barak Ravid. Secretary of State Blinken spoke on the phone with Israeli Foreign Minister Eli Cohen. They discussed the Abraham Accords and Iran, according to Cohen. No Palestinian, not this another war crime against Palestinian in Masafer Yatta. This truth about apartheid regime, additional fact. Tweet from Free Jerusalem. A man passes by on the street with a downcast look. He will be suspected of being a shy Arab terrorist. A man walks down the street with his eyes closed. He will be suspected of being a sleepy Arab terrorist. No one passes by on the street. He will be suspected of being a sick Arab terrorist. All the suspects listed above will be arrested. In the event of an attempt to kill, a warning shot will be fired in the air. The body will be transferred to the Pathology Institute. Hanok Levin. Hanok Levin is Jewish, I think, Jewish nationality and maybe human rights activist. This tweet from 1982. 1982. This tweet from Jewish from 1982. And Rula Daoud tweeting. I'm again with the family of Liad al-Khalak at the trial of the soldier who killed him, and I cannot believe what I am hearing here. The lawyer for the mob soldier continued to call Liad the terrorist. Liad is a young man on the autistic spectrum who died alone and scared without having done anything bad to anyone. To call him a terrorist is to kill him twice. Pure shame. Tweeting Rula Daoud. Jalal tweeting. They cannot go a day without killing or destroying in Palestine. Only 3 days into this new year, 3 Palestinians were killed, including 2 minors, means underage, in Jenin and Bethlehem. Bethlehem, the city where born Jesus. Plus homes bombed in Kafir Dam, plus homes and water wells razed to the ground in Masafer Yatta. And his Jalal tweeting, replying to this tweet from Save Masafer Yatta. Since 9 o'clock in the morning, the occupation soldiers had destroyed more than 4 houses in Masafer Yatta and many barrels of water. The occupation forces are still continuing to destroy homes to implement the plan to ethnically cleanse us from here. Huh? Ethnic cleansing continue, increased by Netanyahu government. United States sanctions, even we again seeing Blinken try downplay, Blinken try avoid. And in Germany and others, they're all pro-apartheid. Pro-apartheid means pro-fascist. This it is. Apartheid regime means fascism. This is undeniable. For apartheid, racism, white supremacism, or any supremacy, this is fascism. Israel apartheid regime means Israel fascist regime. Who try downplay that, try downplay by using words, will not want use this terminology. Shame on you, Blinken. Why you will use this terminology? When this fact check, confirmed, verified, apartheid regime. And pro-apartheid means pro-fascist. In Germany, in several European Union countries also have pro-apartheid regime of Israel. The United Nations General Assembly was majority vote for Palestinian rights, be sovereign, country be full member of United Nations. Majority vote for that. But there was several countries against that, forgive Palestinians by United Nations resolution, this right which given to Israel, and Israel full member of United Nations. These European Union countries voted against. Huh? Germany, Austria, I know in mind. Baltic states, Baltic states. You're fighting for justice. In Ukraine case, against fascism. Why you not fighting against Israel fascism? Even they no demanding from you this vote for fight against fascism. This demanding you recognize Palestinians' fundamental right be full member of United Nations because United Nations resolutions. Shameful. All that happening because Rothschild and Co. How they ruled the world. Undeniable. Earth people, I'll start today's Chinghiz Live by calling you, you shall change this system. This is about your life, even about your fight for stop, be, die. Climate crisis will kill you. Who rule the world you're seeing? Fascist, undeniable, satanic, face-having, Rothschild and Co. Who helping today's Hitler our days, Putler, who fully backed, helping, financing fascist regime of Israel and other injustice around the world. And today, Chinghiz Live, I said, oh, I hope I can. Not all, but main cases. And what I say, all based on fact check, on documents, verified, confirmed, verified. And you shall, Earth people. Together with me, we can. We shall fight for change the system. For that, you should come together. Not think this impossible. This possible, even not difficult, together with me. This attack, very pushing. 1,000 Smith now attacking. What I hear alone. 1,000 Smith. Matrix, again, Matrix film, movie. 1,000 Smith and Neo, one alone. Now this attack, this and this. And this no movie. So against me this, against you that, and you shall stop that. Together with me. I call you all organization, climate crisis fighters, corruption, money laundering fighters, human rights fighters, these workers' right fighters who fighting tyrannies in Iran, in Afghanistan, in Russia, across the world, in Azerbaijan, of course, in China. Chinese people already showed their true position. They rejected Chinese Communist Party. And this hopeful. I call them no stop. Organize and start political action for change today's Communist Party rule of China. There should be democracy, human rights, dignity. You shall, together with me, this possible and not difficult. No afraid. Act. They're killing you. And you shall act for your family, for your children, for your future. I say, today this, I'm Chinghiz together with you, Earth people.